one in charge of operations, and he has to come officially start the implementation. She will be here throughout the week. You've outlined series of activities. You will do an Inception meetings with the consultant that has been procured. You will do one in the Thursday on the household registry. Then Friday to also do one on the strategic plan.
On behalf of management of SCMA and the people of Sekondi Takoradi, we welcome you daily to our city. We've been part of OGP since 2016. 2017, our first action plan was drawn. 2018 to 2020, the second action plan was also drawn. We are now implementing our 2023-2025 action plan, which basically it's about sanitation. For the settlements, it's been great. As a team, we are committed to transparency and in everything that we do.
Very much looking forward to the meetings this week. I know Sekondi Takoradi has been a pioneer in OGP and really setting the example for a lot of our local governments. So very excited to see the process in person now and to learn from this process and get things going. So thank you so much for your time.
So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
The core word simply means collaboration for impact in water, sanitation, and hygiene. And this project basically aims at improving wash services and scaling up behavioral change campaigns in informal settlements within the Sekondi Takoradi metropolis through a multi-stakeholder participatory approach. That is why we see in our Inception meeting external actors. We want as much as possible stakeholders who play a role when it comes to water, sanitation, and hygiene also are part of the discussion, are also part and parcel of the implementation as well. So the approach that we envisage from our consultants is that there has to be a way that all these stakeholders play a critical role in making sure all this data critical to sanitation is sourced from households. So there has to be a way. So they will tell us their approach.
Starting from next week, we'll do a detailed survey of the target communities. So go to each community and see how they are arranged in space and look and already start noting down the possible challenges that we may face during the data collection for better planning. And then at the end of next week, we'll prepare and then submit our Inception report. For phase 2, we'll start with stakeholder consultations. It's a major part of our work. We are going to be on radio, we are going to be with the communities, the leadership, talk to them, let them really understand what we are trying to do, to gain their support before we even start work. Then we employ a recruitment process. It will be online, people will apply with their qualifications, we recruit the most qualified ones to be part of the exercise. And then we'll train them over a period of 3 to 4 days. We'll train them, have a pilot survey where they'll test the data collection instruments on the field before we employ the data collection itself. But basically, we are targeting about 30 communities in all. And then these are the target groups. We'll have the households. We'll also target community-based institutions, such as schools, clinics in these communities. We'll also look at NGOs and then talk to them. But basically, theirs will be in the form of interviews and then focus group discussions. Okay, so these are the 3 groups of respondents we are targeting with this data collection.
The analysis that you will be doing. I was happy when you said you will involve us in doing the analysis. But we also want to be involved in the data collection, not as an assembly collecting the data, but monitoring the process. Because we can't sit down and then you bring us data, then we'll go and analyze it. We should be part of the monitoring process from the very beginning. So we'll look at those ones as well.
We've designed a methodology to guide us in the process. It's only 2 months. We have to deliver the online registry by end of May. So we need to be strategic in everything we do. At the end of the day, we'll provide an online interactive system that is publicly available to NGOs, to individuals to access and then acquire any information they want to know about the metropolis.
The way forward is that from the consultant plan of work, he has started work. So from here, he will start engaging some of us for the assignment because we have a short time to deliver. So when he calls on us, let's give him time.
STMA has always been contending with issues about open defecation, issues about improperly managed public toilets, and also general bad behavior when it comes to relationship with waste. So this particular project that is being funded through the OGP Multi-Donor Trust Fund, being managed by the World Bank, is basically aiming to explore innovative ways of enhancing STMA's strategies or intervention towards WASH for the informal settlement.
In our very specific scope, yes, we want to establish that yes, we are doing WASH. We understand that there's a focus on water supply, there's a focus on improving sanitation, there's a focus on hygiene, there's a focus on policy and governance issues. And these are detailed out in specific terms what we want to do under each of the key components of the WASH. More important to us is also the governance issues, which are most often what affects the successful implementation of the plan.
We want to develop a document that STMA would also be able to implement to ensure that they get the necessary resources to implement all the actions that we decide on.
For us at the OGP, at the national level, having this multi-donor support from the World Bank and being managed together with the Open Government Partnership Global Office is really important. So at the end of this project, we expect that all the deliverables, would have gone through.
In everything that we do as a nation, as an assembly, a metropolis, data building is very key. And as an assembly, it's really important for us to build the data that will be used in subsequent projects of the assembly. And I believe the intervention of OGP is key.
We've seen that this commitment in Sekondi Takoradi with WASH, they've been working through the last 3 action plans that the municipality has had. So we're happy to support that project. Today we brought up a lot of issues in the conversation that they hope to address with the project and with the funding. So its success will definitely be that registry that we're working on to be up and available, and both to STMA and for the public to see as well, to see what kind of changes have been done and what the information is behind it. The part of the funding is also the capacity building and the strategic plan. So having in place a good strategic plan for the next 5 years for STMA will definitely be a success.